So Dad, what is this? Walk me through what this is. These are fossils. We are at the Museum of Nature and Science and looking at these fossils. What is it? Ammonites and baculites were relatives of modern squids. Modern squid, octopi, and the so they are cephalopods essentially, and they have these beautiful shells, right? Look at the shells. Look at how detailed they are. Wow. And ammonite shells are extremely prized, right? Do you know why? Well, you're the one who knows. You should tell me.
How did plants rebound
So Dad, what's
Either
Saligrama?
Yeah, it is something to do with Saligrama, I think.
So, okay, this is what I know about it. So, in the Himalayas, there's a particular. Well, first things first. The Himalayas used to be under the sea, right?
Yeah.
So, you have a lot of these fossilized remains of items in the Himalayas, right? So, in the river valleys, in the Himalayan river valleys, you find these fossils of ammonite,
Yeah.
which we call Saligrama.
Yeah.
So, the ammonite fossil, well, fossil is technically rock, right? But then it has absorbed some of the calcites and the different minerals that were present in the original organism, right? So you look at these are actually rock. They've fossilized, they've become rock, but they still contain the calcium deposits of the origin. They still contain the original minerality of the organism, right? The rock is made of those minerals. So in these rivers in Nepal, I'm blanking on the name of the river. You get ammonite shells, these ammonite fossils, and that is the source of Saligram. So Saligram is considered the non-manifest form of Vishnu, just like how the Lingam is the non-manifest, the non-idol form of Shiva. The ammonite is the non-physical, the most symbolic form of Vishnu.
Yeah.
And Vishnu is denoted by Shankar, Chakra, Gadha, Pusa. And with this ammonite, you can depict the Shankar, which is one specific type of ammonite fossil. The Chakra, which you can see, that's the most common, right? The Gadha, which is the long form, and the Pusham, which is the flower form, which we'll show you. I don't see any here, but you see these are the Chakra form, right? It's based on how it's fossilized, right? And how the fossil breaks. So this is a beautiful rendition of the circular, the lateral form. This is a whole fossil, which looks like the Gadha, right? If it's sliced in half, it looks like a flower, right? And if you look at it vertically downward, it looks like a Shankar, right?
Yeah.
So if you look at it three-dimensionally vertically downward like this, it looks like a Shankar. So this depicts the four forms of Vishnu, and it's considered extremely sacred. And then another what I find even more interesting about the ammonite is, look at it, the spiral symmetry. This is the easiest recognizable representation of the Fibonacci sequence in the world, right? And that itself, the Fibonacci symmetry, is present everywhere in the universe. So this is so beautiful, and the allure of it is because of that. If we look at this one, this is fascinating. Look at it. The spiral with the individual. It's not graffiti. That's actually on the thing. It all follows Fibonacci's rule. So it's beautiful. Anyway, I wanted to highlight that because it's
That's very interesting.
very interesting.